Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a person in a swimming pose. There are many different swimming stances, and what we're doing today is I guess it's sort of the conventional swimming pose in which one hand goes forward, the other hand goes backward. So we have to just show the person from that particular angle, and probably that one hand will be more prominent. So that is the shoulder set right there. So delts round about here. One delt is submerged in the water. So water, the surface is here, and of course we can show all sorts of like splashing going on there right around like that. And if we want to utilize this as a swimming pose, the head, let's say somewhere around here, and the angle could be like that. So let's say there's the goggles, nose, mouth, and of course the cap. But that is, again, that's the details are not what we're going into here. So there's the one shoulder submerged in water, collar bone right there hunched pretty much into the head, and we have, so we're going to go around here and work the delt. So the direction is this. So that's the delt area right there, arm, and there's some foreshortening. So smaller forearm going into the hand that'll be here. So to put some detail around this, we go like that. So outstretched pec, arm going right there into the forearm stopping right there, and then we have the hand itself. And the hand itself is actually an exercise of its own when it comes to swimming. So we're going to use some sort of a shape like that, curvature here, and what we're doing in that shape is, as soon as you can grab another pencil here, you're going to do foreshortened fingers. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the fingers are together, and the knuckles could also be prominent. So 1, 2, 3, and let's show something somewhat like that. And we go and place the index finger here, middle finger, or the tallest finger right there, the finger next to it coming down in that arc, and then there's the small finger. And the thumb we could either show as constrained right there, and then the bottom of the hand right around there, and it should work. So it's like a person like performing a stroke to like surge forward in the water. The other portion, of course, now if we want to highlight that as well, and there's foreshortening right here. So let's say that we were to peer, sometimes when they show in those Olympic runs, underwater, like images of how the swimmers are going about their stances. So delt right here, chest, and then of course foreshortening going right to the back, as if the person is like kind of in a swimming position. So you could just try first with like rough lines, and then you have to show that the body is like curving backwards. So backward mean like it's like that, and there's the bottom part of the body, or the lower torso. And then of course, depending on how we want to show the rest of this guy, so let's say that foreshortening right there and foreshortening right there. So 1 foot going right backward. Or we could of course increase the size and the angles can change. And this other arm, so essentially when it's a stroke, I think let's tuck it right there. Now that is what we're trying to go with is that certain artists actually refer to sports poses to do comic book illustration that have action in them, and swimming is probably one of the referred to actions as well. I think it would be, because it also entails a lot of foreshortening and flying like poses. So above water is what we actually wanted to go with, and which is pretty much that. And the rest of course is just options, and we can do as much foreshortening as we can. We can just show a bit of the torso, and that would also be sufficient. Maybe just a bit of the foreshortened leg like this would also work. So thank you for watching. Please try it out. Please subscribe, keep in touch, have yourself a wonderful day.